New for 2011 Hot Wheels Wall Tracks track system. Here we have the starter set. I also found two other sets at Kmart. They're going to be available all over the place. So if you don't find them at Kmart, check your other major toy stores. First one was the starter set. Comes with these features here. This one is a Drift Rally Spinout. Comes with these features, and finally Daredevil Curve. Just like trick tracks from the last few years, they have different features, and one stunt leads to the next. It looks like they're all connectable. So let's go ahead and check them out. And before I forget, Hot Wheels collectors are going to know if any of these cars are special to the sets. I'm looking at them here, and they all look like regular issues that were available in the single packages. As I mentioned, this product line showed up in summer of 2011, but the boxes will have a copyright of 2010 because that's when they first started and copyrighted these toys. The key feature of wall tracks, as opposed to other Hot Wheels products, is the command strips that allow these toys to be stuck to the wall. I've been doing some reading, and apparently these 3M Command brand strips work very well. You can stick things to the wall and then unstick them, and then I guess you go get more strips if you got to move them. But I checked Home Depot, and they're very affordable. As with all play sets, not all cars will work with it, but most of them will. But the main thing I wanted to let you know is that the command strips are not to be used on wallpaper, and it says here also it may not adhere well to vinyl surfaces. I dumped everything out of the box, and it looks like there's going to be some assembly required. Remember that the black side gets stuck to the wall, so when you attach your strips to your brackets, peel off the red piece of tape, so this way the black side, when you get ready to stick it to the wall, you have the right side. Each set comes with a template that you tape to the wall. You use painter's tape, so this way you can just unstick it, and it will not mar the wall. When you stick it, make sure that this is flat, so that this way you keep your dimensions where they need to be. Now they are alphabetized, A, B, C, D, or whatever, but I noticed that these are exactly the same. So if you mix them up, it's probably not going to matter. As you can tell, you want to put these at an angle. They do not go straight square. It needs to go at an angle because the cars are going to need gravity to do whatever they're doing. The other thing is that I noticed that they're exactly the same, and like I said, they actually have breakaway features. So if for some reason the kid climbs onto it or runs into it, if this is attached to the wall, the set can come off of the wall, and this is still stuck there. So that's a nice feature that the kid could just turn around, put it back together, snap it back on the wall, and he's good to go. Once you have all your brackets in place, they recommend that you let them sit there for an hour so you have a maximum adhesion to the wall. And of course, the wall itself, you should wipe it down and make sure it's clean before you even start. For your information, this wall here, I normally have a black fabric for my background, but I put up these two boards, and they're painted with a high gloss paint, so it'd be like your kitchen, the smooth, shiny surface. It's nice that they designed a little wiggle room with the connectors. As you can tell, they have a little bit of play. So this way, if you are off a little bit when you stuck them on the wall with your template, so at least you have a little bit of adjustment, and it should work pretty good. I got it to work on my very first try. Well, I have it all set up. The top loading area, it's got space for 5 cars. They're going to come out here. This little lever right here will release them if I were to move it. But not only that, when this car comes down and hits this, it's going to let another car go. So it's kind of neat that this lever here will release the next car. They're going to come down here, come around this loop, come down. Let's go ahead and get the catapult ready in the loop. That's the car that came with the playset. So we're going to go ahead and put him in there. He's going to go around the loop, up and around, be launched, come over here, and as you can see there's a diverter switch. It's going to automatically come this way, but if you wanted him to go straight and then come out that crash gate right here, you can push this lever and that'll actuate that. Otherwise they'll go down the spiral, come back, hit these flippity flaps, and come out this here. Another crash gate coming out. And right here you can attach track if you wanted to come out. It comes with some track. We have the track right now attached here. And here's another drop gate. You open this and then your car will go down and down the track. Okay, speaking of flippity flapping, that's enough jibber jabbering. Let's go. There you go. First try. Worked like a charm. Let's check it out from this angle. Let's go ahead and get some close-ups on each of the features. Here's the right return curve. The loop-de-loop launcher. Uh-oh. Take two with the loop-de-loop launcher. The left return spiral. The left return spiral with the diverter. The trapdoor. And the flippity flaps. They're really not called flippity flaps. They call them a flap ramp. But I like flippity flap. Sounds better. If you notice, this piece here comes out at a 90-degree curve. So if you want to set this up in a corner of a bedroom, make sure you allow 12 inches from the side of the paper to the corner. Okay, you measure from the corner 12 inches, and when you put your template, the 12 inches will give you the right dimensions to set this up in a corner. One of the most awesome features of the Wall-Track system is the interconnectivity of all the pieces. Okay, what I call center pieces. All right, you basically have a to the right centerpiece and a to the left centerpiece, and you also have right returns and left returns. So the Drift Rally Spinout set, let's go ahead and get the downhill drop, which is a to the right piece. To the right piece, let's go ahead and take this one out because it goes to the right. Take that one out, pop it right in. Get yourself a car. What you think about that? Now again, from the Drift Rally Spinout track set, let's get the drift around platform. So we're going to take off the right return piece off of the starter set. And go ahead and pop this one on here. This piece is pretty neat. Watch this action. Let's watch the action. And the first car out is the car that came with that set. The third piece that comes with the Drift Rally Spinout is a to the left centerpiece, and it's called Bump and Go. You load 3 cars, and I guess you bump and go. Let's see. As mentioned, it's a to the left piece, so we got to take this one out. Pop it right in, and let's load up some cars. Stage 3 cars at an angle like that, and let's give it a run. Hey buddy, I'm not ready yet. Daredevil Curve comes with this Fast Felion. The pieces are a left centerpiece, a right centerpiece, a left return. So it's got snake curve, a quick turn curve, and room to store cars. No, a seesaw escape with room to store cars. The Daredevil Curve play set has staging areas for your other cars to park while the action goes by. And you can probably leave this one open in case you want a car to fall in there. But there's the snake curve, comes around. Here's a very cool left return piece. It's called the quick turn curve. And then a teeter-totter, which they call the seesaw escape. And if you want to expand the setup, now I just use the original diagram for the starter set. But you know what? Keep your templates, and then you can make it bigger. Here's a starter set. It was here first. I'm going to add some pieces. So let's see, this would go right here. Line it up. Put it exactly where it was before. Tape it down. Make sure it's smooth. Oh, see, that's no good because that's going to mess up my dimensions. Let's get it flat. Now look, I could put another piece right here now. Remember this left return piece that was on the starter set? I can take this off. And then if you want to continue this down to the left, you need a track piece. That's a down to the left piece. Got the connection right there. Your wall adapters. If you want to figure out where to put it on the wall, you put this at an angle and make sure the arrow lines up with the tip there, so you know the angle that you want to stick it to the wall. This one's going down to the left, so this has to be to the left, and I'm going to need to stick it at about right there on the wall. Or instead, I recommend getting a track piece. You know, this is from the Trick Tracks. I'm sure you guys got that. Take it, stick it on there. Make sure everything's connected right. And look, you can get this, slide it right on there. Go halfway, meet it in the middle. And once again, to find this angle, figure out a good spot, line it up, and then you know you're going to want it marked, you're going to want it stuck to the wall right here. You could probably get someone to help you, and they'll get the template and stick the template right here, and this is going to be the start of your next system. So I went ahead and took my template off. I know this, I want it to go right here, and now we're going to make it bigger. Now if you don't want them on the wall anymore, then these command strips, you get this tab, hold on to this so that you don't smack yourself, and it says you just give it a pull slowly, pull it, stretch it. This is the first time I've done this, so I don't know what it's going to do. Pull it out, it's coming out, straight down. Hey, not even a mark on the wall. That was pretty cool. And then, if you want to put it back up again, I went to Target, and they had these things all over the place. And like I said before, Home Depot. So I wasn't familiar with this before, but apparently it's been around for a few years, and it looks like it's safe on my wall, probably yours too. So what can you do with wall tracks? You can have a whole lot of fun. You probably got an open wall going down the hallway. You can fill it up with all you want. You can even connect it to your trick tracks. The main thing is, have fun and enjoy the cars. Bye bye.